Good afternoon, guys. It's Mike. It is Thursday, August 17th. Yep, today is your market review and options and flow update. And what an ugly day. I was worried last night, and I talked to you guys about it. I was on Twitter and on the video that I did not like the action and felt like yesterday was a lot worse than it was. And we opened up pretty flat, and I thought I was wrong. And then the sell-off came, and the markets are looking for an excuse here. So let's just go right into it. First off, zoom in on the SPY and watch this. We're going to do this one today. So on the daily chart on the SPY, you have your uptrend, which we are now below at 305. We are below the uptrend. It does not mean game over, but this is the uptrend we've been riding for a while now. How long? I started drawing this back here. So since back in April, we've been holding this. So the close is important. We have a downtrend we're playing against now. We're below the 50-day. We've engulfed it. This is your 3% correction right here, 241.45. And here is your 5% correction. These are things to put in the back of your mind. I do not expect we'll go straight down. We have OPEX tomorrow. Things to watch, things to pay attention to. What is important here is that the VXX is highs of the day and showing fear for the first time in a while. We're closing strong here again, showing some fear. It's higher than the VIX. Why? Because they're buying it, right? They're buying the VXX. They're buying UVXY here. They're worried out there. Notice that the tools that track the VIX are higher because there's buying in it. They're buying into this here at this point. So in the world of the SPY, we did pick up a very small bullish bet early into the June 265 calls. So way out in time. And then the puts came in. October 221 puts, 1.2 million of them. October, that. And then we saw a bunch of other small sweepers after that. So lots of put action into the SPY. In the Qs, another one, we do have a downtrend up here, 3 touches of it and rolling over here. We're still above the 50-day, so holding a little bit better. But if you're looking for anything there, what did we see today? August 25th, next week's 139 is 200,000 of those puts. Next week's 138.50 is 200,000 of those. Next week's 141 puts, 160,000 of those. Next week's 142 is 260,000 of those. September 139 puts traded 1,500 of them in a shot at $1.30. So we've seen a lot of protection going into these out there. And then there's the IWM. And the IWM got a really nasty couple of sweepers. We saw October 137 puts. So just at the money, those were the $3.8 million worth of those. October 116s, which is an Armageddon bet, right? We're at 135 area. Somebody's paying for death and destruction down here. They came in and hit those for about $40,000 worth of them. We also saw JNUG get some action. JNUG, the junior gold miners, right? Protective area they like to go to. September 8th, 19 calls, almost $700,000 of it. And then they came back for more. They ended up with over 5,500 of those last time I checked. VXX was catching buyers. VXX, September 1st, 1350 calls, 8,000 of them. September 29th, 14 calls, 400,000 of those of dollar value. VXX, September 29th, 14 calls again, another 400,000, over almost 900,000 plus there into those. The other thing that has me a little worried is we did see HYG, which is the high yield corporate bonds, which was a warning sign last time we sold off back at the end of 2014, beginning of 2014. They've been hitting puts on this, and they just did a big one. December 85 puts, 10,000 of them over $1 million, $1.2 million into this here. You can see, so there are some changes in characteristics in this market going on here, guys, and I'm not going to even try to cover it up or hide it. I could go into all the put buying today, but just know it was nothing but a put buying parade today. Lots of protections to the individual names. Fold, though, did catch some more bull sweeps. Fold they hit yesterday. They hit the October 11 calls today, about 650 of them. and they hit a nice big bull risk reversal into they sold the January 10 puts to buy the January 14 calls. They did 2,500 of those in each direction. BABA, we saw January 180 calls getting swept a couple times. Not huge, but decent. BABA, great earnings week. There was a play into it into here. I know some people caught a nice little scalp on it here. If you stay too long, though, you're not happy. We have to see how this works here. XLF looks weak. Banks XLF to the 50-day here. See if it holds it. XLF, it's been above the 50 since way back, right? Since June. So this is a kind of important spot. JP Morgan, best in breed to the 50-day. C, one of their favorite names to the 50-day, almost, not quite. So we're seeing some big time concern here at this point. Biotech, forget about it. Still hasn't, we were looking for, not BIB, IBB, sorry. Still looking for that touch at 300. If it hits 300, I may take a shot if the market looks decent. I'll have to see how that plays out. Our favorite names, Apple, yesterday, right here, showed us something was wrong. Yesterday, made a new all-time high and sold off quickly on it. And now back below the 8-day here, at least with about 45 or 50 minutes to go into the close. So worth noting. Facebook, name we love, all the way back to the 21-day. It held the 21-day in the last sell-off. It did try to bounce off of here the first time. I'll have to see how this closes. Some other things. X today, all the call buying yesterday. Look how weak it is today. Nothing going on there. Nothing good of note. Tesla, which has been a strong name. We've been watching it. Sliced right through the 8-day today. Right down and now weak and out of play. No call buying in it today. Nothing. They didn't come defend it. Have an upgrade from Citi today. Is this the end of the world here, guys? No. Are we overdue for corrective action? Yeah. We have OPEX tomorrow. We can go up. We can go down. A lot can happen. I am in just about all cash. I have my long-term positions protected with a VXX hedge, which is cranking right now. Doing well. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's keeping my portfolio almost flat, down less than 0.1%. So this is good. Other than that, it's a good time just to take notice, create your shopping list. We have 2 weeks left in August. First week of September are always tough weeks. And then Senate comes back and things start to get heated. Very politically charged environment. Play small. People keep asking me, should I play, short-term options? Take longer term and play smaller. Be safer. Give yourselves out. Play the stronger names. Names like Facebook or Apple or Tesla, which have been strong. BABA is strong here. Look for the names that's strong and follow the option flow. If you guys are with me, following me, every day in the service, you guys are seeing exactly what's going on, what I'm doing. I'll tell you right out, I didn't make any trades today. I thought about a couple and decided not to pull the trigger. And sometimes that's exactly the right thing to do. I'd have a longer video, but there's just not much to talk about. We're on the dead lows of the day, and we're showing no signs of bouncing yet, and we're not really seeing panic type of volume. You look at the SPY, 80 million shares traded, and with 40 minutes to go, we'll probably hit another 95 or so. Not massive. We'll see how the close is. So guys, if you're interested in joining me, I'm going to put this out for free tonight. Sign up at alphashark.com, alphashark.com/bestcoaching. The link's in the description. Everybody, I hope you're safe, you're doing well. Have a great night, and I'll be back in the morning.